Hello, I'm Hannah Rasmussen. Welcome to my living room. I'm here to talk today about rediscovering God in the book of Ruth. The book of Ruth, unfortunately, is often confined to women's Bible studies or dating advice to Christian single women. You know, women's Bible studies go through the character of Ruth and see how we can emulate her. Or there are books like God, Where's My Boaz? Or Lady in Waiting, which talk about, this book as a love story between this poor girl who waits and trusts God and finds the gentleman who's conveniently rich and they live happily ever after. But that's a serious misinterpretation. First of all, if you're going to take dating advice from this book, you need to make sure that your husband is dead. Then you sneak up on an older relative, snuggle with him under the stars, and propose while wearing your bridal attire. I think that should come with the "please don't try this at home" warning label. So, what is this book of Ruth about? I think we miss a lot when we assume just because it's one of the 2 books of the Bible that has a woman's name as its name, that it's only for women. Doesn't the Bible say that all scripture is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness? How come women always hear stories about David and how we should emulate his character traits, and yet it seems like we ignore the book of Ruth as something that both men and women can learn from? And how come we assume that just because it's a book that has some women in it, all it has to teach us about is how women should act or issues of marriage and dating? I think that we've missed out on so much. It's not that I need to do my little gender rant because, Hannah and how she's going to go off on that. No, I think that we miss something. This book is beautifully, exquisitely crafted, and it has so much to teach us about justice, about redemption, about God's sacrificial love and faithfulness, about what it looks like to live out the heart of the good law that God gave us, and about faithfulness through generations. We need to rediscover God in the book of Ruth, because without that, we don't have a full picture of who God is. So are you ready to dive in?